working. Hello? It's working.
Put this back on your pants.
Oh, wait.
Good afternoon and welcome back to BCTV Channel 99.
Where we will be bringing you up-to-date news, sports, weather, and segments.
I'm your host, Chris Farley.
And I'm Julie Medina.
Nearly 10,000 U.S. troops will remain in Afghanistan longer than planned. Arlene Diaz has more.
President
Donald Trump
Obama
says that
announces
Bernie
today that
Sanders
nearly
made a big
10,000
mistake by
U.S.
giving
troops will remain in
giving
Afghanistan.
Hillary Clinton
Here's more.
I've decided that instead of going down to a normal embassy presence in Kabul by the end of 2016, we will maintain 5,500 troops at a small number of bases, including at Bagram, Jalalabad in the east, and Kandahar in the south.
President
Donald Trump says that Bernie Sanders made a big mistake by giving Hillary Clinton the cover to not talk about the email scandals. That she was
I actually thought she probably won last night. Some people might think
that the candidates trailing Clinton did not appropriately challenge her. Trump finally stated that Bernie Sanders will not overtake Hillary Clinton as front runner.
The two Republican frontrunners threaten to pull out of the next debate. The two Republican frontrunners threaten to pull out of the next debate. Donald Trump and Ben Carson are
At the
making
last
demands
Republican
of
debate, Ben
CNBC
Carson and Donald Trump.
if they are to attend the next Republican debate later this month. Meanwhile, there's also a question of who will attend the next Democratic debate. At the last Republican debate, Ben Carson and Donald Trump were front and center. At the next one, they might not be. Together, Trump and Carson sent a letter to CNBC saying they will not attend the debate on October 28. Quote, if it is longer than 120 minutes, including commercials, and does not include opening and closing statements. Trump took to Twitter to ask why the Republican Party is being asked to do a longer debate than the Democratic candidates. Trump and Carson demand a tremendous amount of support among likely primary voters. 60% of them in Nevada, according to the late CNN or ORC poll, and 54% in South Carolina. The previous Republican debate, at least 3 hours, left some candidates visibly exhausted, but a 2-hour broadcast, including commercials, would limit the actual debate to less than 90 minutes, leaving little time for each candidate if there are 10 or more on stage. Post-debate for Hillary Clinton, the Democratic frontrunner stopped in Texas, picking up the endorsement of Housing Secretary Julian Castro, a rising star in the Democratic Party. But the big question this weekend remains. Will the next Democratic debate include Joe Biden? A senior Democratic official tells CNN that's based on implications from his inner circle. Biden will likely decide within the next 3 days whether to run for president. A top Democrat who has spoken to Biden this week tells CNN that his family is totally on board, but it's not clear what its final decision will be.
Hazleton Area School District may soon join a growing number of districts across the state that have run dry of funds to finance day-to-day operations of their schools. Due to the budget
in the high
impasse
school,
in
and
Harrisburg,
they're here.
schools that run out of
to,
money due to the lack of state funds have two choices. Either they borrow money to stay open or they can shut their doors. While the idea may seem beyond belief, according to published reports, Carbondale and Erie School District have considered shuttering their schools. There was no talk of taking such moves during HASD's meeting Tuesday night. District Business Manager Anthony Ryby informed those in attendance that if no resolution is found in Harrisburg soon, HASD will seek to borrow funds as early as next month. When approved, the funds should each district offer within a matter of 2 weeks. Ryby said that many school districts have already borrowed a maximum of $20 million to stay open. Without state funds, some are now seeking a second round of funds, many going to the max again, borrowing another $20 million to continue operating. According to the district treasurer, Bob Krasinski, the district has a payroll of $4.5 million to meet every 2 weeks. While the bottom line figure of what may be borrowed is under discussion, Ryby said it will not be hundreds of thousands of dollars, it will be millions. The district may choose to borrow from Pennsylvania School District Liquid Asset Fund, PSDLAF, or First National Community Bank, he elaborated. He also shared that district can borrow a minimum of $2 million and a maximum of $20 million at one time to stay afloat. Will the state reimburse the district for interest on these loans? Director Clarence John asked Ryby. The business manager replied that the answer to the huge question remains unknown. While Governor Tom Wolf wishes to have interest reimbursed, the legislature must agree. It remains possible districts may find themselves on the hook for all or part of the interest incurred. Well, they stated, should reimburse the district, John concluded. Every cent borrowed now will come at any even higher price too. In September's Moody's downgrade, the district credit rated, and Standard & Poor's issued the district a warning with the possibility of another imminent downgrade. Superintendent Craig Butler, who on Tuesday met with superintendents of neighboring districts, told the crowd, "We are under tremendous pressure. The level of concern is astounding."
The former construction teacher here at the Career Center found a new job elsewhere, so we spoke with the new teacher, Mr. Hawley, about the transition.
My name is Stefan Hawley, and I'm taking this job because I like to teach, especially construction. I've been in construction since junior high school. The change from being mayor, not really much, because I interact with people quite a bit. I'm a people person. And the last job that I had, I was teaching carpentry for 7 years down at the Keystone Job Corps Center. So there's not really much of a transition. It's just getting to know new people, and I just want to reach out there and teach them what they want to learn. I'm sure it was a little difficult for them, but I assured them that things are going to be okay, and I'm going to continue teaching like the instructor before me. I'm going to make sure they get what they need. And it is a transition. Change, everybody's a little bit afraid of change, but it was a change for me as well. But I think everything's going to work out. So far, so good.
two of our own presented the school board meeting, Tuesday, October 13th, to the Talk About Smile Train, which is an organization that
for you
helps
this
cleft
evening.
lip and palate
And,
babies
ladies
get the
and-
life-changing surgery they need. BCTV is striving to raise $10,000 for this organization. That is a new smile for 40 children. We are hoping people reach into their hearts and donate to this amazing cause. Everyone on the board agreed it was very important to help fund for the cause, and it was approved.
Earlier this week, several college representatives from across the state of Pennsylvania came to Hazleton area to speak with our juniors and seniors about anything they may want to learn more about. There were representatives from Penn State, Wilkes University, Mr. Cordia, Kutztown, and more.
The Student Council will be having their dodgeball tournament on November 5th in the HAS Gymnasium. The cost is $25 per team and 5 members to a team. We would like to see a number of teams involved because it makes the process of elimination more competitive. You can enter your team with your school nurse. We welcome male, female, and co-ed teams. So get your team and its members in early.
Coming up next, Joe Tag and Dalton Callan are here with sports here on Channel 99. Stay tuned.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchool.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome. I think we're breathtaking. And here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchool.com for more info.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey guys, I'm Tyler Bashinsky and I hope you're ready for 60 Second Serenade. I will always be giving you guys random, weird facts and information about everyday things in your lives. Don't worry, these topics will always be juicy and fact-filled. Be sure to check us out on Channel 99 to get your weekly 60 Seconds of Serenade.
Hey everyone, Joe here with your Channel 99 News Sports. First up in the NFL, the main topic for this week is Monday night's game between the Steelers and the Chargers. It was the last seconds of the game. The Steelers needed to score a field goal to tie the game, and Michael Vick throws the ball to Le'Veon Bell. Bell gets the snap. He waits for a second or two. 6 players from Chargers rush and block Bell's path, but Bell stretches the ball over the goal line. As time runs out, he scores the winning touchdown as the Steelers win 24-20. Coach Mike Tomlin had no doubt what he was called for. In just 32 career games, Bell has registered at least 100 offensive yards in 20 of them. Plus, Bell had 100 plus yards by halftime on Monday night. I would like to say great job to Bell for getting the winning touchdown. In other NFL news, the New England Patriots have announced that their left tackle, Nate Solder, has torn his right biceps and have also announced that he's done for the entire season. Solder was injured during Sunday's game against the Dallas Cowboys. This is the first major injury for Solder since joining the Pats in 2011. I would like to wish Solder a full and speedy recovery. And finally in the NFL, the Detroit Lions, scroll down, linebacker DeAndre Levy is going to have hip surgery and he'll be out indefinitely. Levy played less than half of the game before he re-injured his hip during Sunday's game against the Arizona Cardinals, and he had no tackles. It looks like Detroit will be without their best defensive player in the league for a long period of time. I would like to wish Levy a full recovery. Now in the MLB, Chase Utley's appeals hearing is scheduled for this coming Monday. The MLB suspended Utley for games 3 and 4 for the illegal slide Utley made on Saturday, which caused Ruben Tejeda to injure his leg and will miss the rest of the postseason. I'll have more updates on the appeal hearing and how it went next week. Now in the NBA, former NBA star Lamar Odom is hospitalized after he was found unconscious at a Nevada brothel. The United County Sheriff's Office will hold a press conference at 7 p.m. to provide an update on the situation. Odom was stabilized and taken to Desert View Hospital in the nearby community of Pearhump. I wish Odom a full recovery and hope that he's okay. And finally, I would like to say congrats to the New York Mets for winning last night's game against the LA Dodgers. And they're going to face the Chicago Cubs. Good luck, boys. That's it for me today. I'm going to throw it over to Don Count for your college sports. Have a great weekend, everybody, and stay warm.
Thanks, Joe. Hi, everyone. It's me, Dalton Cowan, here for your Channel 99 News College Sports. So it's week 7 in college football, a lot of big games. So let's get to it. So in our first game, it's a Big Ten game, as it's number 17th ranked Iowa versus number 20th ranked Northwestern. Now this game is a toss-up, but Iowa will win 20-17. Now in the next game I will talk about is a big game in the SEC, as it's number 10th ranked Alabama faces 9th ranked Texas A&M. Now both teams need a win to keep their playoff hopes alive, but Alabama will win somehow by 3, 30-27. Now it's another SEC game, as it's number 8 ranked Florida facing number 6 ranked LSU. Now Florida just lost their quarterback, while LSU has a star halfback and Leonardo Fournette. Now this game will have a lot of offense, as LSU will win 40-30. Now it's time for the game of the week, as it's number 7th ranked Michigan State versus number 12th ranked Michigan. Now in this game, it's in-state rivals. Now I think it will be a great game. Now put up Sparty, as Michigan State will win 25-20. Now enjoy those games, stay safe, and see you all next week right here on Channel 99, and come back for Today in History.
Will we have a warmer than usual winter this year? This and my full weather story coming up next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome.
I think we're breathtaking.
And here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to getschool.com for more info.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener and loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey guys, I'm Tyler Bashinsky and I hope you're ready for 60 Second Serenade. I will always be giving you guys random, weird facts and information about everyday things in your lives. Don't worry, these topics will always be juicy and fact-filled. Be sure to check us out on Channel 99 to get your weekly 60 Seconds of Serenade.
Hey, it's Gabby with your weekly forecast. Today is going to be full of showers with a high of 54 and a low of 34 for the next 3 days. It's going to be mostly cloudy and sunny on the Monday. Take a look. Looks like your Monday will be high of 48 and low of 32. The rest of the week will look to be decent enough. Just make sure to wear a sweater because it's finally sweater weather. Now for our special weather announcements for all you winter haters out there. Forecasters at the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration issued the U.S. winter outlook today, and this year's strong El Niño is expected to be a big factor. It could lead a warmer, drier winter in the Northwest and Plain States, and possibly more rain in California as well as parts of the Gulf of Mexico and Florida. Much of the country's northern half is forecast to have above normal temperatures, while much of the southern half is expecting colder weather this winter. And now we're back to Julie.
And that's it for today, guys.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned next week for more news.
You have to be like right here. I mean, you had to. Yeah. I didn't even know where to look.